ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं क्लीं सौः हंसशिवसोऽहं मत्प्रें मदक्षमरवयों मतं साक्षमरवीं सौः स्वरूपनिरूपणहेतवे सुगुरवे श्री अन्नपूर्णाम्बासहितं श्री अमृतानन्दनाथ सरस्वती श्रीगुरुश्रीपादुकां पूजयामि तर्पयामि नमः। ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं ऐं क्लीं सौः हंसशिवसोऽहं मत्प्रें मदक्षमरवयों मतं साक्षमरवीं सहोः स्वरूपनिरूपणहेतवे गुरुवे त्र्यन्नपूर्णाम्बासहितं श्री अमृतानन्दनाथ सरस्वती श्रीगुरुश्रीपादुकां पूजयामि तर्पयामि नमः। शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तयेत् अगजाननपद्मार्गं गजाननमहर्निशम् अनेकदन्तं भक्तानां एकदन्तमुपास्महे गणानां त्वा गणपतिं गवामहे कविं कवीनाम् उपमस्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादरम् ॐ श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः ध्यायामि। ॐ श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपतिये वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वदमानये स्वाहा। ॐ श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपतिये वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वदमानये स्वाहा। ॐ श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपतिये वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वदमानये स्वाहा। ॐ श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गं गणपतिये वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वदमानये स्वाहा। ह्रीङ्कारासनगर्भितां नरसिकां सौः क्लीं कडां बिभ्रतीं सौवर्णाम्बरधारिणीं वरदुधादौतां त्रिनेत्रोज्ज्वलां वन्दे पुस्तकपाशमङ्कुशधरां सद्भूषितामुज्ज्वलां त्वां गौरीं त्रिपुरां पराप्रगलां श्रीचक्रसञ्चारिणीं अच्युश्री शुद्धशक्तिमाला महामन्त्रस्य उपस्थेन्द्रियादिष्टायी वृणाद्यषीं दैवी गायत्री छन्दसात्विककारभट्टारकपीठस्थितमहाकामेश्वरी निलया महाकामेश्वराङ्कपीठस्थितमहाकामेश्वरी परा भट्टारिका ललिता परा भट्टारिका देवता। ऐं बीजं क्लीं शक्तिः सौः कीलकं मम खड्गसिद्धिद्दे सदभीष्टसिद्धिद्दे जपे विनियोगः। ऐं मङ्गुष्टाभ्या नमः क्लीं तर्जनीभ्या नमः सौः मध्यमाभ्या नमः सौः अनामिकाभ्या नमः क्लीं कनिटिकाभ्या नमः। ऐं करधरकरपुष्टाभ्या नमः ऐं हृदया नमः क्लीं दुरसे स्वाहा सौदिकाय सौः कवचाय हुं क्लीं नेत्रत्रयाय वौषडम्। ऐं अस्त्राय फट् भूभुवः ॐ इति दिग्बन्धः ध्यानम् ताद्दसङ्गमाप्नोति येन हस्तस्तेन वै अष्टादशमाद्वीपा सम्राट् भोक्ता भविष्यति। आरक्ताभां त्रिनेत्रां मरणमतनां रत्नदाडङ्करम्यां हस्ताम्बोजैतपासाङ्कुशमदनतनुत्सायिकैर्विस्फुरन्तीम् आपीनोत्तुङ्गवक्षोरुह कलतुरत्तारहारोज्ज्वलाङ्गीं ध्यायेत् अम्बोरुहस्तां मरणमतराम् ईश्वरीम् ईश्वराणां लमित्यादिपञ्चपूजां कुर्यात् यथाशक्तिमूलमन्त्रं जपे। ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं कैलह्रीं मत्कैलह्रीं दलह्रीं लं पृथिव्यात्मने सत्सङ्गं गन्धं कल्पयामि नमः। ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं कैलह्रीं मत्कैलह्रीं दलह्रीं हम् आकाशात्मने इन्द्रे निग्रहं पुष्पं कल्पयामि नमः। ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं कैलह्रीं मत्कैलह्रीं दलह्रीं यं वायव्यात्मने अरिषर्वग्विचित्रं धूपं कल्पयामि नमः। ऐं ह्रीं ह्रीं कैलह्रीं मत्कैलह्रीं दलह्रीं रं तेजात्मने चित्कलादीपं कल्पयामि नमः। ऐं ह्रीं ह्रीं कैलह्रीं मत्कैलह्रीं दलह्रीं वम् अमृतत्वात्मने शिवशक्तिसामर्थ्यं नैवेद्यं कल्पयामि नमः। ऐं ह्रीं ह्रीं कैलह्रीं मत्कैलह्रीं दलह्रीं तं कालात्मने मनोलयम् आनन्दकर्पूरनीराजनं दर्शयामि नमः। ऐं क्लीं सौः सौः क्लीं ऐं 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 ऐं क्लीं क्लीं ऐं क्लीं क्लीं ऐं क्लीं 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 ऐं क्लीं क्लीं ऐं क्लीं क्लीं ऐं क्लीं क्लीं ऐं क्लीं क्लीं ॐ नमः त्रिपुरसुन्दरी हृदयदेवी शिरोदेवी शिखादेवी कवचदेवी नेत्रदेवी अस्त्रदेवी कामेश्वरी भगमालिनी नित्यक्लिन्ने पेरुण्डे वग्निवासुरी महावज्रेश्वरी शिवदूती तुरिते कुलसुन्दरी नित्ये नीलपताके विजये सर्वमङ्गले ज्वालामालिनी चित्रे महानिध्ये परमेश्वर परमेश्वरी मिद्रेशमयि षष्ठीशमयि उड्डीशमयि चर्यानाथमयि लोपामुद्रामयि अगस्त्यमयि कालतापरमयि धर्माचार्यमयि मुक्तिकेतीश्वरमयि दीपगणानाथमयि विष्णुदेवमयि प्रभाकरदेवमयि तेजोदेवमयि मनोजदेवमयि कल्याणदेवमयि वासुदेवमयि रत्नदेवमयि श्रीरामानन्दमयि अणिमादिद्ये लगिमादिद्ये गरिमादिद्ये महिमादिद्ये सिद्ध्वसिद्धे वसिद्ध्वसिद्धे प्राकामसिद्धे मुक्तिसिद्धे इच्छासिद्धे प्राप्तिसिद्धे सर्वकामसिद्धे ब्राह्मी माहेश्वरी कौमारी वैष्णवी वाराही माहेन्द्री चामुण्डे महालक्ष्मी सर्वसंक्षोभणी सर्वविद्रावणी सर्वाकर्षणी सर्ववशङ्करी सर्वोन्मादने सर्वमाङ्कुशे सर्वगीचरी सर्वबीजे सर्वयोने सर्वत्रिकण्डे त्रैलोक्यमोहनचक्रस्वामिनि प्रकटयोगिनी कामाकृष्णी बुद्ध्याकृष्णी अहङ्काराकृष्णी शब्दाकृष्णी स्वद्धाकृष्णी रूपाकृष्णी रसाकृष्णी गन्धाकृष्णी चित्ताकृष्णी धैर्याकृष्णी स्मृत्याकृष्णी नामाकृष्णी बीजाकृष्णी आत्माकृष्णी अमृताकृष्णी शरीराकृष्णी सर्वासा परिपूरकचक्रस्वामिनि गुप्तयोगिनी अनङ्गकुसुमे अनङ्गमेखले अनङ्गमदने अनङ्गमदनात्रे अनङ्गरेखे अनङ्गवेगिनी अनङ्गाङ्कुशे अनङ्गमालिनी सर्वसंक्षोभणचक्रस्वामिनिगुप्तधरयोगिनी सर्वसंक्षोभिणी सर्वविद्राविणी सर्वाकर्षिणी सर्वाह्लादिनी सर्वसम्मोहिनी सर्वस्थम्भिनी सर्वजृम्भिणी सर्ववशङ्करी सर्वरञ्जनी सर्वोन्मादिनी सर्वार्थसाधिके सर्वसम्पत्तिपूर्णि सर्वमन्त्रमयी सर्वद्वन्द्वशङ्करी सर्वसौभाग्यदायकचक्रस्वामिनी सम्प्रदाययोगिनी. So, fourth avarana, we are continuing. We learned about Sarva Sankshobhini, which is agitating and vibrating vigorously the violent vibrations to make this rock-like structure, rock-like awareness powder, pulverizing. That's what we learn. And then the next stage after the earth, this is water. So we're talking about Sarva Vidravani, how our unconditional love should extend not only from on our family members but also to the other human race, whether they are unfavorable to us or not. Up to that we learn. Then it also should extend to the Panchabhutas and Sakala Charachara Vastu Prapancha, Sakala Jivarashau, all the living creatures, the same kind of compassion, if we can extend, that is breaking that circle in which we are confined. And another way of looking at the Sarva Vidravana is, where is Amma residing? She is Sarva Chaitanya Swarupini. And later on we are going to say Akashini. She will not attract everything, even though it says Sarvakarshini, literal meaning says it, she attracts everything. She makes this Jada into Chaitanya and then only she takes. She makes a Jiva as Shiva and then only she will take. In Jada Shakti, Jada Atmika, in the beginning of Lalita Sahasranam comes. At the end, Chaitanya Samaraja, Chaitanya Kusumapriya. And then the aftermath is Sri Shiva, Shiva Shakti Gurupini Lalitambika. That's a Maya. They think Shiva is lying down and Amma is sitting over Shiva. And then it is because of Amma Shiva is having Chaitanyam. There is no separation actually. Just for understanding the greatness of Shakti, because our women are looked down from the Vedic period, they have been telling like that, Shakti is superior. Nothing is superior. As per Lalita Sahasranam, Shayavurdhi Vinamukta Samanadikavajita. He says very fairly. So neither Shiva is Jada, nor he becomes Chaitanya because of Shakti. Everything is Chaitanya only. After the Chaitanya, Shiva is Kala Swarupam. Kala means Chaitanyam. Every nanosecond change. What more Chaitanya we want more than Kala? So how can you call Kala as Jada? You can't. So, but what is this Jadam? Sarva Sankshobani, Sarva Vidravani. Now, if I think this is, I'm confined, my awareness is confined to my family member, my vision of my business, my vision of my career, whatever it may be, I'm confined with it. Then my movement, even though I'm externally dynamic, internally I'm Jadam, static. Externally dynamic, but internally static. I'm doing all actions, but no Chaitanyam here. When the Chaitanyam, the awareness, the inner awareness is there, what is the result of that? I do action, but there's no pain and pleasure for my action. Because it's a beautiful avarana, fourth avarana, as I told you. This is the first avarana for sadhana. Actually, it's the fourth avarana. But as far as Sividya Upasana is concerned, this is the first avarana. This is where actual transformation takes place. So he is a Jadam. Jadam, there is no Chaitanyam. But she, Chaitanya Swarupani, how she is doing, showing the Chaitanyam? The earth is rotating, Chaitanyam. Time is moving, Chaitanyam. Thoughts are flowing, Chaitanyam. Blood is flowing, Chaitanyam. Air is coming in and out, Chaitanyam. Where can you miss? This is the Chaitanya Swarupam. Because I'm not focusing on this so much Chaitanyam around me and I'm focusing on the Jada Padartham called body, I'm attributing the quality of a Jadam. I'm not Jadam though. I'm attributing the quality of Jadam. Do you understand? There is nothing called Jadam here. Everything is Chaitanyam only. That's why when you do Upasana very seriously, I don't know whether any of you got, you see all the objects not as a consolidated, compact object like a chair I'm seeing now, but you see dot, atoms like golden dots, and it's moving very fast. And then the movement of the formation is a form like a chair. It's no longer Jadam for me, for the person. Nothing is Jadam. That is why to prove that Rama hit that stone and Ahalya came. Even the stone is not Jadam for Bhagavan. Everything is Chaitanyam. But still, when this Jiva is focused only on the external entities, and also his vision is limited, his ideas are limited, he thinks his power is limited, then he becomes a Jadam. Then she comes. Because she is making everything move. The aging of my skin, is it not Chaitanyam? It's moving. So, she makes this Jadam into Chaitanyam. So, Vidravani is not exactly liquefying. Vidravani is Nidravastalona Jadapadardhani Melkonumide Vidravani. The one who is sleeping inside, acting outside, makes him or her sleep outside and acting inside. Actions are there. But The focus is more on inside. So, Sarva Vidravini. Then all these Chaitanya Padarthas, all the Chaitanya Swarupas, Sarvakarshini. Those Padarthas, those Chaitanyam. That's why I always say, don't do the puja like a jadam, morose and dull and oh my God, I have to do this and then I have to go to work. Never, instead, preserve the Chaitanyam fully and go to work. She'll appreciate, yeah, Devi Sarabhuteshu Vruddhirupeda Samstha. Right? So, this Vidravani happens, the Chaitanyam happens, it's a beautiful transformation. And then you'll be surprised to see the connection between these words. That's why I always say, there's always a connection, nothing is loose. Word and meaning are connected. Karya, Karana, action and reason are connected. Birth and death are connected by life in between. Everything is connected. And Diva and Deva are connected by Ambika Darbara Garbati. Bhagavantuniki, Bhaktuniki, Anusandhanam, Ambika Garbati. You know, everything is connected. The problem is that I'm seeing separate my God and trying to connect all again is already connected. When you have applied for a job and you want to apply again, it says the application is already there. So I'm already connected and I want to connect myself, then how can the connection happen? So she makes you feel the connection. That's why she makes you Sarva Akarshini. In the Akarshana, it's so powerful that you don't have any other go but to just move. And then, whom we are moving to? Karanananda Vigrehe Sarabhute Hite Mataraha Yehi Parameshwari Karanananda Vigrehe. Where is she saying? Sarvanandamaya Jagraswami Sarvanandam. Sarvakala Sarvavastas. This is giving me anandam, that is not giving me anandam. This place giving me anandam. It's not like that. Every 24/7 anandam. That place, it is being attracted to naturally. Sarva Akarshini. After that, Akarshini has also got one more quality. It's called Upadhi. She cuts all the external Upadhi. Sarvopadhi Vinimukta Sada Shivapati Vrata. External Upadhis, they separate you. Puja is separate, I am separate. Mantra is separate, I am separate. That's why mantra's effect is not shown on my life. The God's effect is not shown on my life because I am treating God as separate, I am separate. Whereas this Upadhi is called Brahmarakita Upadhi. That means I told you, if you keep a prism and you take a hibiscus flower close to the prism appears to be red. This kind of Upadhi she makes. So as you move towards, day by day, your attitude changes. Your understanding of world changes. Your understanding of yourself changes. And everything looks beautiful. The same things which I have hurt before is no longer hurting you. The same thing which was totally important for you is no longer important for you. That change happens only because of Sarva Akarshini. When that change is happening, you can realize, well, I moved from Jadam to Dravini state and then Akarshana state. Right? Now, what is the benefit of me? If you go to work, you get paisa. Right? You go to movie, you get ananda. What is the benefit of going to the source? Then the reply comes. I am Ahrada Swarupam. Sarvakarshini, Sarvahradini. There are different type of joy. One is Sukham, comfort. How the joy develops. Comfort. I am now sitting pretty, comfort. Suppose there is something pricking, the same comfort instrument or object becomes discomfort for me. Agreed? So comfort, then come Sukham. So Sukham and Anandam. Santosham, pleasure. Then modam, great pleasure, but also temporary. Great pleasure, modam. Pramodam, super great pleasure, right? Pramodam. Still, we are not reaching there. Then, hladam. Hladam means joy, but lasts for long period. It may be janmas. Hladam. That's why Hiranyakasipu has got 4 sons. Samhlada, Hlada, Prahlada, Anuhlada. All are having Lada only. What was used? Only Prahlada came to Narayana, right? Prahlada, Prasiddha Hlada. My guru's name is also Purvashrama Prahlada Shastri. Incidentally, the function he has done first time before constructing the Devipuram temple, that Kalyana Mandapam is called Prahlada Kalyana Mandapam. What a coincidence. And this is the first ceremony in that Kalyana Mandapam. Don't you see that hidden hand there? And his guru's name is Narasimhulu. Prahlada Narasimhulu. And he was staying in a street which his name is Nittala. His last name is Nittala Prahlad Shastri. And Guru is staying in the street named Nittala Varividi. What more God's arrangement can be? So, coming back to our Hladam, Hladam means joy lasting forever. Ahladam. There is a mind. Ahladam means complete joy. There's nothing which can, what you call, diminish or decrease that joy. Bliss. Ahladam. Yanta Anandamayane. There is a song in Devipuram songs which were written. Brahmanda Anandam. When you think of Guru, that Anandangam. Ahladam. Ahlada Janani. So because she is Sarvanandamaya Chakra Swamini, as you go towards her, you get that state of Ahladam. Right? Like a child laughing. Small thing makes it laugh. Life laughs. That's Ahladam. Small child. You become a child. Like my guru was always a child. And a big belly moving upside down and he'll laugh like this. We all used to wait for that kind of laugh. Big belly moving up and down. Gajanana. So, I don't know why I'm referring to my guru frequently today. Somebody sent a message. What's that? Huh? Today is Narasimha Jayanti. I don't know that. So, no wonder Narasimha's disciple Prahlada is being reminded by Narasimha. See, again, I don't know. This is Narasimha. Normally, I don't focus more on this. Every day is festival. The moment you connect to God is festival. Utsavam. So this Ahladini, Sarva Ahladini, how is this Ahladam? See, Sarva Ahladini, Sarva Sammohini. This Sammohanam is of 2 types. Suppose a mother to the child, Sammohanam, Moha, Sammohanam. When you meet your loved one, a boyfriend meeting a girlfriend, and as she sees the boyfriend, Sammohanam. And that is, of course, you get what you want in the materialistic life, Sammohanam. That's one. Keep this aside. But the other side, when you think of God continuously, Vittala 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 Sammohanam. That's why both are in Unmada state. The one who is in love is Unmada. He doesn't listen to anybody, only that girl, or for that girl, only this boy. Or for this fellow, only that desire. This other side also same Unmadam is there. That's why when Gorakumbha stamped his own child, he never looked down and got disturbed by the death of his own child on his birthday. What a great, I'm even forgetting my child in your name. What a great opportunity for me to lose in myself. Sammohanam. Radha, Meera, Sammohanam. Gopika, Krishna, Sammohanam. Both are forgetting, but this is for good. This is for temporary, relief only. So that way, this moha, jnaninamapi chetansi devi bhagavati hisa balala akrushya mohaya mahamaya priyachati. That is this moha. Mahamaya harai sesha taya sammohyate jagat. Even the Vishnu is also not free from this Mahamaya. That's why in the first chapter, when the Vishnu is Vishnu is covered by the Yogamaya, Brahma has to pay to Yogamaya. Tvam swaha, tvam swada, tvam vivashatkara sarapnika. So this Mahamaya effect, I don't know how many people know. There is a small story of Narada asking Vishnu. Actually, Vishnu is also not free from the Mahamaya. When Mahamaya thinks, even Vishnu can't do. He goes to Yoganidra only. But he asks Narada, it's a story. But this is given only to make you understand what is the effect of Mahamaya. You may be a Pandit. You may be a Vedant. You may be practicing Vairagya. But still, the moment you think that I am having Vairagyam, I am, renunciating everything, then the Mahamaya, okay, I will show you. So Narada asks Vishnu, everybody says Mahamaya, what is that Mahamaya? I don't understand. I never, that's where the question also takes a turn. I'm always saying your name, Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. Even I can be affected by Mahamaya. It is don't ever talk about Mahamaya. You cannot even bear it. Because he already got the effect of Mahamaya in the Mahishasura, Madhukaitaba Samharam, just before that. But Narada isn't here. So he says, I'll give you the experience once. So, where they are going like a Vyahyali, they say, just for a walk. Of course, it's all story, but we need to get the essence of the story. Not Vishnu and Narada. They may go also. Anything is like I told you yesterday, Lion King. He can do anything. Laying an egg or giving birth to a child. He's a Lion King. He can do anything. So, like that, they walked. And Narada, Vishnu asked Narada, can you get me a glass of water? This is again a strange thing. Vishnu is Narayana Swarupam, Narayana is Narayana, Nara is water. Water is asking water. Right? So, Narada says, okay, I'll go. He goes, there's no water anywhere. There's only one hut. He knocks the door. A beautiful girl opens the door. Immediately, Jnaninam Vijayatansi Devi Bhagavati Sabalat Akrushya Mohaya. Devi comes because you asked for it. You want to know what is Mahamaya. Under her influence, he falls in love. Every one of us like this only. We are all Naradas. And then the love is so intense that he marries her. And he got 2 children also. And there is a big, flood happened after so many years. a flood comes to their village. When he go in front of his eyes, his children will be washed away. He was holding his lovable wife, not willing to leave her. A big wave comes. He has to leave her. She is also washed away. And in total grief, Narada will be crying, "Oh, please, please, save her." Then Vishnu taps the shoulder. "Where is the water? I just asked you." That means between that moment and this moment, Narada experienced a life, which is a moment only. This is Maya. And that's why it is said, Adhara Bhuta Jagatvameka Mahishwarupena Yatastitansi Apam Surupastitayat Vayet Apyates Krishna Malangyavirye. This is the connection between this Sarva Sankshovani Sarvitranam. See, Mahishwarupena Yatastitansi. The Jadam, Mahi is earth. Earth is Jadam. Jadam is also you. I cannot say you are a Jadam, you are not close to mother, because Jadam is also close to mother in a different way. So, Mahi Surupana Yatastitansi, Apam Surupastitya. So, the same Jadam becomes water with Dravidi. And that's also you. And then when becomes Chaitanya Surupam, they get Akarshana. Don't forget all these things. That's why Khadgamala, when you recite, when you know the meanings of Khadgamala, it's so joyous to recite. Akarshana. Then Ahladana. Sarvasammohini. Mohana Rupa Gopala. Mohana Rupa Gopala. There's a song. How Krishna also puts every one into moha. And like Krishna, Padmanabha Sahodari, everything is same. So all the Sammohana Swarupam is you. And that is compared, at that time you don't deserve anything. Can you ever experience, have you ever experienced rain about to come? Just close your eyes and have that feeling. It's hot season. Suddenly clouds have come. Rain is about to come. But not raining. There's not even a drop of water. And cool breeze is coming. Small ray of lights are coming from the clouds. But it's not totally dark. Cool breeze is coming. The trees are swaying this way and that way. At that time, a peacock comes out of the bushes and then, dances with his feathers open. Dances to the tune of the wind. This is Sammohanam. Everything is stopped. That's why after that, Sarva Sammohini. She makes you forget everything. So if you want to come to your guru with your notebook like this, first of all, he'll just wipe off everything. And then he writes his own writing into that book. So, in the same way, first of all, she makes you dynamic. She takes you by her side. She makes you enjoy that blissful state of awareness. In that you forget everything. Who can talk before God? Why? Because at that time the ekatvam happened. Up to that point, you can say, Krishna Mukunda Murare. When the Murari comes, there is no more song. It stops. Because there is Murari comes, there is nothing else other than Murari. So no more talk, no more action. That is called Sarvasammohini, Sarvastambhini. Walk, Stambhini. And then one more thing also, Sarvahladini, to experience that, there is a upasana. Very simple. You don't need to recite any mantras, do any puja. Are you ready? We can start even now. Yes? Punita didn't shake her head completely, so I'm not telling. She didn't say like this, just okay. Sarvahradini, to experience that, let us come to Modini, Pramodini, Hladini state. First of all, you need to enjoy the joy in you. You need to do such action which gives you joy to yourself. What is happening is all your actions you're doing to please somebody, give happiness to something, or to get a name, or everybody should say, oh my, you're a great upasaka. In that you're forgetting. So you start from this. That's why Lalita Sahasranam clearly says that is Rahasyanam, why it is said Upasana Lakshana has been explained. Swapmanandala Vibhuta Brahmadhyananda Santati. First you enjoy yourself. Swapmananda. Then the Brahmananda. Brahma means world. Cosmos. Then you can get the joy from the... When you don't have the joy, how can you get the joy from outside? Simple. Swapmananda Vibhuta. So, what is my upasana now? I will not talk anything to hurt myself. How do I estimate? If the same thing is talked by someone else, I'll be hurt. If the same dialogue, same expression is coming to me from someone else, I'll be hurt. So, I will not utter those dialogue or expression or moods. That is walk. I will not see or wish to see those scenes which bring me pain. So you don't look at the horrible road accidents. No, I don't want to see anything. And walk. Bhadran karne visruniyavadeva. I will not listen bad about anybody anytime. Because if I know that someone is talking bad about me to someone else, will not be that I'll not be hurt. Same thing happens if I talk or I listen bad about anybody. So all my actions, word, thought, and deed, trikaranas, will be oriented towards bringing pleasure to myself. First, you enjoy your actions. Don't go to work with a thought that I'm working for my family, I'm working for my husband, for my wife. No. Don't do seva. I'm doing seva to Guru, I'm doing community service. No. I'm enjoying. That's why they say, when there is enjoy, there is enjoy. Just say, change the word, letter. So every action, I need to enjoy. Then the next immediate thing happens, you can find happiness. In the outside world, when I'm happy, if you are happy, you, what is that song? If you are happy, you clap. What is that small rhyme? So a small child is also listening here. Satsang. You clap, right? Same thing here. My happiness is expressed. It is a contagious disease like an anger also. Happiness and it is contagious. If you are happy, you know, clap your hand. Thank you, teacher. Sita Lakshmi. See, so many moms are there for me. So, let's all clap because you're all happy with this. Clap. Good. Dr. Abhinay Kumar, what happened to you? What will cost you to clap? This is where you do action to bring joy to you.
I clap when some politician gives a speech just to make him understand that I am also clapping. No, I do every action to please myself first. I'm donating not for helping somebody, for helping myself and bringing joy. So Sarvahladini has got ahladam come when you are in the joy state. All your actions turn towards bringing joy to you. Don't do anything without joy. Then the ahladam. No, Sammohini. Sarvastambini is where I told Vishalamma today how I understand this. Because my people in the Peetam get the first version of my satsang before I go on live. Just discussion. So Pavanil is there and his hair is not well combed. And he's just shaking his head, not knowing that his hair is not combed. He's stuck with his own thing. Then what will his mom will say? Sarva Karshini attracts. Sarva Hladini cracks a joke or do something so that Pavanil is fixed to me. Then Sarva Hladini, Sarva Sammohini, Sarva Durmini. Sarva Sammohini. Then he'll not think about anything then. Sarva Stambini. Don't shake your head. Let me hold your head. Sarva Jhumbini. It makes you stop and then corrects you. Mother is here. You are moving yourself in so many other actions. Stop your actions now. I am here to correct you. Jrumbanam means expansion. You think this is expansion. Your wealth may expand. Your business may expand. Your knowledge can expand. Your vocabulary can expand. This is all external. Now I'll show you what is internal expansion. This is Vamanavatara. You never experienced that. So to make that happen, how can she make it happen when this Shiva is doing still action? That is where she makes you stop and expand. At the same time, she takes the ownership. Vashankari means she owns you. When you are owned by Mother and you also know, your actions are ceased. Gajendra Moksham is a beautiful example. Owned by Vishnu. So after Stambini, these are all connected. Sammohini, Sarva Stambini, Sarva Jrimbini, Sarva Vashankari. This is what we should aim in the Upasana. For that to happen, I need to allow myself the first stage, which is Sarva Sankshobhini. I should not care for my physical discomfort or little bit ups and downs in my life after I started my Upasana. I need to allow myself like a pure raw clay in the hands of a potter, so that I should not have a choice. Some clays are there. I mean, I'm Jiva. Some clays are there. I want you to make me only glass, no plate. You should not have chance. Clay, how can you have a choice? A potter can make anything. So, when you are a clay, and also, you should not have pebbles in the clay. It will break. Pebbles mean precipitated knowledge about something. This is it. I know it. No. When you accept you are nothing. Mother always works from zero. When you feel that you are something, okay, you remain something only. I will never make you experience everything. So from something you have to become nothing. And then she will take you to everything. This is a beautiful. And even this chakra also, if you imagine, the Supreme is there. Mother, Vishnu, whatever you call. Under the Brihat Sankalpa, which is divided into trillions and trillions of Sankalpas, and they go into the brains of the Jivas, Buddhi, Medhas, whatever you call, and then come into thoughts. Okay, this is the cycle. It goes, this is the jiva, it goes here, thought. What happens here? The jiva is focusing on the world, not on the source. So he becomes weak, and the thought influences him. He takes to action. So thought produces action. Action produces result. After this is Srishti, Sthiti, Laya. Thought is Srishti. Action is Sthiti. Result is Laya. After the Laya, again that goes and then merges into the cosmos, source. So this wheel is going, giant wheel like thing. If you want to experience that, all you have to do is, this is where it is coming down, and the jiva is influenced by pain and pleasure. So you don't know to do anything. You just allow the thought to come and don't have the ownership, because the owner is going to come, Sarva Vashinkari. Don't have any ownership for your action. Do the actions in the Sarvonmadini status, because for that to happen, only spirituality is a beautiful diversion. Spirituality is a beautiful diversion only. Puja is a diversion. Mantra is a diversion. It also has an effect, but the effect, karma phalam, is very little, so it is diluted. Whereas other activities, like whatever it may be, mundane, however big it may be, the karma phalam is huge. So you're never sitting on this big wheel which is going, this Kala Chakram. Like Kabir said, those grains which are sticking to the central, stick in that grinding stone, they are not crushed. So always I do action and I'm stuck. I don't lose the connection. So then what happens is, this thought comes and you sit on the thought. That's called Hamsa Hamsai Vidmahe Paramahamsai Hamsa Tulika Talpaya Namaha. Hamsa. And then your awareness goes and you enjoy this place. So, but these actions, worldly actions, are taking place anyways. You are there, but you are not the doer. Do you understand that? So, for that to happen, what are the things I told? Nishabda, forgot. Mauna, Dhyana, Anushtana, Prapanchika Pravrutti, again Nishabda. After that Nishabda, can anybody say what is coming? Important word. Chintana. Chintana and then Dhyana. When you do all these activities, they are a beautiful diversion from this great Maya Swarupam. Never is Maya like Satyasai told, Maya is like an Alsatian dog tied before the house of your friend. What's your friend's name? Govinda, Narayana, his friend's name. So don't ever fight with the Maya. It will bite you. Don't ever try to handle Maya. All you have to do is stand at the doorstep and say, Govinda, Narayana. Then the owner will come and pull the Maya back. Yes or no? That's what we are doing. If you attempt to stop that, you can never. It will tear you into pieces. So, Sarva Sammohini, Sarva Stambini, Sarva Jrumbini. These are all Vashikarana mantras. Mohanam, Stambanam, Vashankaram. Shankaram, Sham, Kari. Sham Kari. This Vashankari is not with a bad intention. Sham means Sukham. Shankari. For your benefit only, she is taking the honor of it. She has given you a homework, you are not doing properly. What is the homework? She sent you to the earth to do some work. You don't do it and scribble and to do something. What will mother say? Go on, give it to me. I'll do the homework. Sit by my side. Stop. No talk. Sarva Stambini. Sarva Vashankari. Ownership. And mother herself who gave the questions answer. All the answers are right. A beautiful, that's why in this Avarana, all the 14 worlds mother come you. come with you. 7 up, 7 down. You don't need to worry about. All you have to do is struggle to enter this special Stramik train in the Corona time. You know, they are running the special trains. Somehow you get out of this Corona area and get into the train, you're safe. You reach the destination. Sarva Sammohini, Sarva Stambini, Sarva Jrimini. This expansion is huge. At that time, ఆకలుండదు దాహముండదు నిన్ను చూస్తుంటే. This is the word, a song, film song. What will be the lakshana of the upasaka at the Sarvajrimini state? He will not have any thirst or hunger, very little. He doesn't need any sleep. That is, of course, connected to Sarvakhetari, and most of some of the Aghoris try, they cut their nerves and pull their tongues backward to do the mudra. And I'm not talking about that. Your mind is preoccupied on all the energy is supplied by the ahlada which is caused by this. So you don't require anything. Right? And వేరే ధ్యాస ఉండదు నిన్ను చూస్తుంటే. You don't feel like doing anything. You do, but then you are thinking about something else. That is called Unmada. Unmada is mental. Your indriyas are there, but not working. Everything is there, but you don't feel. So all the actions are there, but you don't get the effect of the actions. And that's a beautiful expansion. That is when this sadhaka, if he eats this much rice from your house, the whole generations will be free from hunger. He gets that power. Expansion happens. Ella ulle aitu. That's it. Nothing can come to you. This Sarva Jrimini, very beautiful word. Sarva Vashankari. So she takes the ownership. That time, when the ownership happens, you know what the feeling of the sadhaka? రక్తము మాంస శల్యముల రాశియు మీరు కాదు. All the while we have been thinking that I am made up of this blood, mucus, bone. This is me. But no. రక్తము మాంస శల్యముల రాశియు మీరు కాదు. సువ్యక్తము కాని కోరికల మనస్సును మీరు కాదు. That unknown desire which is coming and disturbing your mind, that's also not you. ఆ ముక్తికి భంగకార్యగు మోహపు భ్రాంతియు మీరు కాదు. I'm tired with so many passions. Is that passion is the reason for my existence? Am I in the passion? Am I in the blood? Am I in the thought? No. Then who am I? మీ శక్తిని మీరుంగలే పరమాత్ముడే మీరగా. The Deva, Deho Devalaya Prokto Jivo Devo Sanatana. That Deva is you. And you don't know your power. At this point, when the expansion happens, Sarva Vashankari, the ownership, then I'm not belonging to the body. I'm Atma Sambhava, Atma Padartham. That means I am not affected by any external influence. This helps you. For that, I need to train myself from, this is a long way. Where is this Sarva Vashankari happens? Somewhere down the road, fourth avarana, and more than half of it has gone. But how can I train along with the mantras? Small things. Don't worry. If something happens to your hand, cuts, a fever happens, at this stage, cough, you go to hospital, but don't make it big. Don't worry. If somebody hurts you, don't make it a big scene and take it lifelong. and having vengeance on them. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. And over a period of time, trust me. And also, if you are doing meditation, my Guruji wrote in my Guruji said, Understanding Sri Chakra Puja. If anybody wants to read it, anybody read it, Understanding Sri Chakra Puja by Guruji Sri Amrutananda Saraswati, I'll send it if you ask me privately, not in the group. It's not a group circulation, but the best. Only Lalita Ambal can tell that kind of information. You see, small, somebody, you're doing meditation, you're doing puja, if a child cries, don't say, no disturbance, nothing. No. Try to take it. Then, over a period of time, you get used not being affected by the external influence, but to start with the small things. You can do that. Now, right now, we are getting agitated by a small criticism comes. Oh my God. I told you last time, when you have an opinion about yourself only, you will be, feel insulted because that other person is not satisfying your opinion. That's where the insult comes. Nobody can insult you. We learned that. So, anyways, Sarva Vashankari, she takes the ownership and you don't feel anymore. That way, that the stage, Vishwadabhirama, the Vemana, the Yogi Vemana, the Avadhuta called Vemana in Telugu poetry is very famous. He wrote, Intiloni poru intintagadaya Vishwadabhirama Vinuravema. You get lots of experience, lots of communications, and the prana doesn't stay. Enough I had experience. See, we are actually living, I'm telling you, we're actually living because we feel that we need something more from the world. Something more from my child, something more from my husband, something more from my wife. This something. There's a song also, something. This something is Sarva Sammohini. This something makes you live here. Once you feel satisfied with the Sarva Vashankari, wow. Intiloni poru intindagadaya. You don't feel like staying here, but still you have to stay here to come to the next satsang tomorrow at 6 p.m. Sri Matram.